Welcome back to my channel. I'm Noe Rose, a solo traveler, storyteller, and former therapist who once worked in both Massachusetts and Hawaii before life eventually brought me to New York in 2016. 4 years now, I've been traveling the world mostly alone, not to escape life, but to understand it more deeply. Through these journeys, I've crossed mountains, villages, deserts, coastlines, and cities from Vietnam to Switzerland, Zimbabwe to South Korea. But Korea feels different to me. There's a kind of emotional depth here that reveals itself slowly, not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, through ordinary people, ordinary places, and moments that somehow stay with you long after they happen. And little by little, this country keeps changing me. In the last vlog, I was in Pohang at Homigot, standing at one of the easternmost points of South Korea where people gather to watch the first sunrise of the year. A place shaped by the sea, by resilience, and by Korea's complicated relationship with survival and rebuilding. This couple accosted me and wanted to send me off with a blessing. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm Buddhist, and I felt so honored that they would want to share their love and light with me. If they ever see this, I'd like to say, 하나님이 사랑으로 저를 축복해 주소서 감사합니다.
May Jehovah bless you and whatever.
이름이 아샤. 여호와께서 아샤를 축복하고 아샤를 지켜주시기를 바랍니다. 여호와께서 아샤의 자신의 얼굴을 아샤에게 비추고 아샤에게 은혜를 베푸시기를 바랍니다. 여호와께서 그대를 향해 자신의 얼굴을 들고 아샤에게 평화를 주시기를 바랍니다.
After that, I returned to Busan and stayed in Gwangali for 2 nights, partly to catch up with my friend Serena, but also to slow down for a moment, to do laundry, catch up on work, and finally take care of something I had been neglecting: the melasma and sun damage left on my face after getting badly burned in South Africa. I went to Renumi Skin Clinic for treatment, though that story deserves its own vlog entirely. Because sometimes travel isn't only beautiful landscapes and cinematic moments. Sometimes it's also exhaustion, healing, maintenance, trying to take care of yourself while constantly moving through the world. But after those quiet days at Gwangali, I packed my bags again and headed deeper into Gyeongsanam-do, toward Geoje Island, toward a place built from loss and resilience. Leaving Busan behind felt strange. Gwangali has this energy to it, bright lights reflecting across the ocean, cafes full late into the night, couples walking the beach, the bridge glowing above the water like something from a drama. But the farther south I traveled, the quieter everything became. The roads softened into fishing villages and coastline curves, mountains folded into the sea, and little by little, Korea started feeling less like a destination and more like a living memory. I checked into K Hotel for 2 nights, with whom I had a collaboration. This is my hotel room in Haejin. Yep, I get a massage chair, a big bed, and a pretty cool bathroom, very spacious. Nothing to complain about. It looks like nothing from the outside, but once you're here, it's pretty cool. And views are not that great, but you're close to the water from here. It's a nice walk. What else can I say? It's time for a massage, a little treat, and maybe some tea and some good TV. Took a K-ride towards Simhae Cafe near Maemiseong Fortress. One thing I've come to admire deeply about Korea is its cafe culture, as you might know by now. These places aren't just trendy spaces to take photos. They feel almost emotional, places where people come to think, to recover, to be alone without feeling lonely. Sitting there near the sea, watching the gray light move across the water, I had no idea the place waiting nearby would affect me this deeply. At first glance, Maemiseong doesn't even feel real. Massive stone walls rising beside the ocean, staircases leading toward the waves, lookout points carved against the coastline. It feels European, like some forgotten medieval fortress placed accidentally on a Korean island. But the real story behind this place is far more powerful than fiction. In 2003, Typhoon Maemi devastated parts of South Korea. Entire coastal areas were destroyed, and here on Geoje Island, a farmer named Baek Soon-sam lost his lands and crops to the storm. Most people would have given up, but instead, he began stacking stones. Alone. No architectural training, no grand construction company, no government funding. Just one man rebuilding something with his bare hands after losing everything. For nearly 2 decades, he continued building this fortress stone by stone beside the sea. And standing there, looking at these walls, walking those stairs, I realized this place isn't really about architecture at all. It's about refusing to disappear after devastation. The more time I spend in Korea, the more I realize how deeply this country understands rebuilding. Korea has endured colonization, war, poverty, division, dictatorship, economic collapse. Again and again, it has had to reconstruct itself. And yet somehow there's still tenderness here, still beauty, still softness. Alright, I just had a really nice little coffee and dessert at this place right here called Simhae. I highly encourage to go there and get their Einspiner coffee. And then I went on this rock right there and flew the drone so I can get some shots of the Maemi Castle. And this place is beautiful, as you can see. That bridge has a ton, that bridge spans so awesome. Might be going to have dinner here tonight, but I'm going to try actually to get together with Serena, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'm just really happy I got to come here and soak in this part of Geoje Island. So iputa. And this castle, man. Let's go check it out. I think Korean dramas understand this deeply too. They don't pretend suffering doesn't exist. They simply remind us that pain and beauty often exist side by side. Maybe that's why this country affects me so emotionally. Because beneath all the modernity, there's an incredible resilience here. Quiet, human, unshakably alive, stern even. As I walked through Maemiseong, hearing the waves crashing against the stones, I couldn't stop thinking about how many people rebuild themselves silently, without applause, without recognition. Just waking up each day and continuing anyway. I believe that's what travel has become for me too. Not simply collecting destinations, but rebuilding parts of myself little by little through movement, through solitude, through encounters with places and people that remind me life can begin again. Geoje Island has always lived in close relationship with the sea. For centuries, these waters carried fishermen, merchants, naval forces, and stories between islands and coastlines. During the Japanese invasions of Korea in the late 1500s, this region became strategically important in Admiral Yi Sun-sin's naval campaigns, some of the most legendary naval victories in Korean history. Centuries later, during the Korean War, Geoje became home to one of the largest prisoner of war camps in the world. Today, the island feels peaceful. Quiet cafes, ocean roads, pebble beaches, elderly couples walking slowly beside the sea. Yet, beneath that beauty lives an undeniable history of endurance. That depth is what keeps drawing me to Korea. This country never feels superficial to me, which is fascinating because modern South Korea is also one of the most aesthetically driven societies in the world. Beauty here is elevated almost into an art form. Skincare, fashion, presentation, design. Korea has become a global leader in beauty innovation and self-care culture. And yet, beneath that polished exterior, there's remarkable emotional depth. Everywhere I go, I encounter layers beneath the surface. Even ordinary places seem to carry memory. Korean culture understands something many parts of the world have forgotten. strength and softness can coexist. You feel it in the respect shown toward elders, in the care placed into food and hospitality, in the quiet emotionality woven through Korean cinema, music, and storytelling. Even concepts like Han and Jong, emotional currents tied to longing, resilience, attachment, and human connection, still feel present in everyday life here. Korea does not erase suffering from its identity. It transforms it into beauty. And then came the bus ride home. Night had already fallen over Geoje Island. The roads were dark and quiet, the windows reflecting little fragments of light across the coastline. And suddenly, the bus driver started singing. Softly, casually, almost like he forgot anyone else was even there. And somehow it became the perfect ending to this day.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. And if you look for trueness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty, such an lonely world. Everyone is so untrue. Bam, bam, bam. Honesty is all I ever have, but mostly what I need from you. 맞아요. Right?
I just got off the bus where I was serenaded by the bus driver because of his love for American songs. He had an incredible voice, and I encouraged him to start a YouTube channel, start singing on it, and get himself out there. Anyway, so I am in this neighborhood. It's not the greatest of neighborhoods, but there's some great little mom and pops restaurants, and also because I have a collab with the hotel I'm staying at. So I'm here for the next 2 days. Stick with me. I'd like to say that's what I'm slowly falling in love with in Korea. Not just the landscapes, not the cafes, not even the history, but the humanity quietly hidden inside ordinary moments. A farmer rebuilding his life stone by stone after a storm. A bus driver serenading strangers into the night. Korea keeps reminding me that even after destruction, beauty still finds its way back into the world. So thank you for being here with me. And if life has ever forced you to rebuild parts of yourself too, maybe this journey was meant for you as well.